Alright, welcome everybody to Tyranny once again. Knacking my fingers. We were just gonna go right back into murdering some people. Right? We can go to Assault on Cacophony and we can go to Final Judgment. I don't know what we said we were gonna do last time, but I'm pretty much down with either. Pretty much. I guess Cacophony is a new place and the Bastard City is a old place that we visited already, and this will be interesting. So let's just go here first and do this part first. It'll be fine, I think. Maybe. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Boom. Characters become wounded when they're knocked out. Did you know that? On Path of the Damned difficulty, characters also become wounded when their health is significantly reduced. Wounds are cleared when a character gains a new level or the party rests. Travel to the Bastard City. Face Tunon's judgment. Oh, damn! Aura, Mocking Blaze. These guys. Lady Lucretius. And where's the dude where's Bleden Mark? Oh boy. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be... Okay. I'm a bit scared. I'm not scared. What up, boy? It will be held for nobles today. This court is closed. This is an outrage. We demand to be heard. This decree is not subject to deliberation. The officers will escort you out. They all leave. And now we've got everybody.
Fatebinder, thank you for answering my summons. This could very well be the defining hour of the conquest.
What up? Bow to Tunon. Attack! I only came to kill you! Farewell! Immediately go in and murder him. That'll be interesting. Should I bow? The pleasure is mine, Your Honor.
Your manners do you well. All the same, we are here for justice, not pleasantries.
Come at me, boy.
I first want to make it clear why we've assembled today. After the collapse of Vendrian's Well and the start of the Civil War, it became clear to me that there must have been some great fault on the part of the Archons.
Indeed.
We come together to root out the source of our troubles, and determine which of the Archons has sowed more chaos during the war.
Well, I literally just killed one of them, and there's one more that I'm also going to kill. So I don't know if this matters. But this will be amusing. I mean, there's kind of a problem with this, because honestly, if I'm going to kill... But what if I killed the other one as well, the rat, and then I would come here and just like, we need to determine which one of the Archons is... like, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So there's a bit of a problem with this, with the order of things. They should have done this first and then... I mean... kind of falls apart, but whatever, let's see. Murderer! Unable to keep her silence, his favorite officer reaches for a weapon, prepares to advance on you. Yeah, I did kill him. I hope it isn't your intention to arm yourself before a court of peaceful legal representative, Commander, unless to offer amusement... To offer amusement as Bleden Mark flays you for her delight. Kelly offers an encouraging smile. She thinks better of herself and slowly releases her weapon, placing a shaking hand at her side. Tunon turns to aim what you can only assume is a stern look. He refocuses back into you with a cool...
Much has happened since I dispatched you on that mission.
Yes?
You killed Graven Ash, circumventing the court's directive and taking the Archon's fate into your hands.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
I need to put him down. Put him down like a dog. This favored are weak. I acted on the Overlord's admonition that only one Archon would rule the tiers. The Archon would not accept my existence. It was kill or be killed. That is the most accurate one. If you mean that General Ash would not bow to you, that may well be true. Had you been a loyal servant to the court, this favored and the Overlord, you would have nothing to fear from the General. Silence! Tunon's command pounds through the court, drowning out any further complaint from the envoys. You claim self-defense then. Strange that you would put yourself into such inevitable danger, attending an adversary at the very seat of their power. Well, I did kill him, though.
The court has a serious problem to address. Your conduct throughout this campaign has come into question, and you will answer for your actions.
And conversation? And they all leave. But, I mean, what? I have no idea what's going on.
You
This is so
have
weird.
made quite a name for yourself, Fatebinder. Stories of your deeds have spread through the tiers, and all of them have reached this court. Some actions have consequences. We will see what your actions have wrought.
Okay.
The chaos you've sown everywhere is unacceptable. You cast yourself so far outside the established order, I cannot begin to catalog your misdeeds.
What?
For this, you have been deemed guilty and must be executed.
The fuck? Why? Am I not allowed to have a trial? Is that not the proper procedure? What did I do though? What are my misdeeds? I do not understand.
The outcome is a foregone conclusion, Fatebinder.
Oh god, I'm going
Your
to fight
actions
everybody.
cannot be allowed to stand. But if you wish to make a mockery of this court, I will add it to your list of offenses.
Why is Tunon such a bitch? I want to defend my actions. No, I want to defend my actions, you son of a bitch. I'm assuming I'm just going to have to fight him. I knew it would eventually come down. If you're so eager to fight, let's just fight.
Very well. If you insist we proceed, then we shall.
I mean, let's see if we can talk ourselves out of this. I'm assuming no, and then I'm going to have to fight him, the 3 Fatebinders, and Bleden Mark, which will probably be the hardest fight ever.
You are on trial for transgressing on the Overlord's authority,
How?
breaking the laws of the Empire,
Which ones?
bringing mayhem to an otherwise orderly conquest,
The fuck?
and meddling in concerns that fell beyond your station. Our directive to bring Kairos' peace to the tiers has suffered, and you will answer for the part you played.
Want to be more specific in how I actually tried to help, and how am I... What? If you don't mind, Adjudicator, we are on familiar terms with the Fatebinder here. Should any inconsistencies require our input, we will add our voices as testimony. She nods to Regulus and then turns to you with an unreadable expression.
The court has inquiries into your conduct.
Please, dude.
I first call your travel companions to speak on your behalf as witnesses to your character or accomplices to your crimes.
Okay.
Who will speak on behalf of the Fatebinder? The ironclad commander will step forward, if indeed he has the strength to walk.
Beric does not show any sign of waking up from his numb stupor.
Will anyone else speak on the Fatebinder's behalf? Scarlet Fury, you who sacrificed your old life for this one, step forward.
Me? As if the likes of me has any business speaking in a grand hall before the Archon. Why, I've murdered enough folk to stack their bodies up to the podium 10 times over. Your Honor.
Hehehe.
The Fatebinder and I get along like a couple of cats. We scratch here and there, but there's respect to be had. Sometimes I think we agree on too much, but can't fight everyone.
She likes me.
I suppose I've had worse bosses, and I suppose I've had better friends.
What?
But this one's something special. I've killed for her, and I'd do it again.
You're not helping!
Will anyone else speak on the Fatebinder's behalf? Let the aged chronicler step forward.
Aged.
If it may please the court, I will speak true.
He likes me, right? He doesn't even fear me. No, he fears me 3. But I just saw the 0%. But yeah, he likes me.
I have had the honor and privilege of shadowing the Archon. A dream come true for someone so eager to witness history in the unfolding. I can say, with conviction, I am following greatness.
Okay. I mean, I don't understand what the point of any of this, because it's not... It's like, do you like him? Yes. Well, because you like him, now I'll not kill him? I mean, we didn't address a specific crime, and we're not talking to... They're just talking to my character, which doesn't... I mean, if you're supposed to be judgmental and logical, this is their emotions and how they feel about me. How does that help in the sense of my very specific crimes that he never actually talked about? The last part of the game crumbles. I'm sorry, but like, there's a lot of this that that doesn't make any fucking sense. And it's kind of pissed me off. If required, I could produce my travelogue to back my claims. I've noted the good with the bad, and I think you'll find the Archon has been a force of order and balance, exactly what you should want from a Fatebinder. Thank you, Lantry. That's useful, actually. It's the first useful thing.
Will anyone else speak on the Fatebinder's behalf?
Well, you can only have 3 party members, you piece of... Evidently not. The time has come for the Fatebinder to offer a testimony. You were tasked with bringing order to the conquest of the tier, and you ignored the directive. How did I... What? No! Do you hold the conquest itself in contempt, or did none of the ruling factions convince you of their worth? Though Tunon maintains a stoic exterior, something about the incline of his head speaks of rage, restraint, and perhaps even more importantly, curiosity. The Archons were petty, incompetent, they didn't deserve my help. Supporting Archons who already proved themselves lacking would have been a waste of progress. I recognized a better way to unify the tiers. Well, I was with him until he decided to turn on me. The conquest of a fool's error and the armies have never cooperated. No. Already proved themselves lacking would have been a waste of progress. I reckon there's a better way to unify the tiers. I'm going to go with 2. You make a better argument than I would have credited. If the Archons performed beneath their capacity, then I can understand why you sought a different route. I dispatch you to the Vellum Citadel to deliver Kyrus' Edict of Fire to the School of Ink and Quill, a punishment for their archival of forbidden lore and failure to recognize the rightful authority of the Overlord. Yet you hesitated longer than necessary in its issuance, warning the sages and allowing them the opportunity to perform a ritual that preserved much of their heretical knowledge. You're talking about conquest stuff, which is like click here or click here a million years ago at the beginning of the game. So now you bring that up? The Fatebinder's actions spared more lives than books, Archon. There were little that could be done in a few hours before the edict came to pass, aside from fleeing with a handful of pages and the sandals on one's feet. The Overlord intended neither page nor flesh be spared, Sage. Enough. The Adjudicator rumbles, his gavel striking the floor. There shall be order as the Fatebinder answers this charge. I wasn't told exactly when to issue it. I thought it left to my judgment. The Archon of Secrets claimed to have spies among the sages. He personally requested time for them to escape. As I had no strict deadline for delivering the edict, I honored his request. The Vellum Citadel and the thousands of tomes housed within were the edict's target. Even with warning, the sages could remove only a tiny fraction of them. The sages could be broken without consigning them all to death. All of these are valid. I can go with the second one though. That makes sense to me. As I had no strict deadline. Silently considers this. The request of an Archon could certainly buy a few hours reprieve from an edict if the circumstances warranted it. He nods slowly. You showed appropriate judgment in this situation, though I harbor suspicions of the Archon's motives for the entreaty. You resolved Kyrus' Edicts of Storms to legal contrive. What's more, you spared Stalwart's ruling bloodline, circumventing the edict's very purpose. Do you think the Overlord's fury was a riddle for you to unravel? Kyrus didn't intend for the edict to last forever. The edict was mine to break however I wished. Also true. If the Overlord's will can be overcome by a legal loophole, don't you see the implication? Kyrus is fallible. That would be really not smart. Really, really not smart. The edict was mine to break however I wished. No, it was not. I dispatched you to the tiers as a representative of Kyrus' law. Damn it, that was not the correct answer. Rather than fulfill your duties, you found convenient ways to circumvent them entirely. You entered the old walls, a clear violation of Kyrus' law. How do you answer for this perversion of justice? Do you think yourself above the law? Oops, sorry. Going back in. Circumstances took me there, Your Honor, not greed. The transgression was necessary to complete my task. The law stood in the path of justice. They were open and available for plunder. That's definitely not true. I'm not even going to finish reading that. My only trespass came in pursuit of trespassers, that I might punish their transgressions. Does Archon's privilege not grant an Archon the right to administer their domain as they see fit? No. Do not my spires rise from the old walls? Do not my senses flow through them? The transgression was necessary to complete my task. The law stood in the path of justice. The circumstances you describe have no precedence, but I trust your reasoning. Agents of my court are not immune to the law, but your position was an impossible one. At the city of Halfgate, you killed the garrison horsemen who lawfully claimed it. A dozen of Kyrus' servants bloodied the streets in your wake. Halfgate. I can't remember Halfgate. I think it was one of the last things that we did. Did I? Oh yeah, I killed them. Okay. Misery and her crew were weak, I threat no. Thirst like chaff from the wheat. They attacked me, and hence violated Kyrus' peace. I defended myself appropriately. Lie. I'm not gonna lie. I suspected as much. A pity you could not do so without eradicating Kyrus' presence in the town.
I have one final question, Fatebinder. You were brought to this campaign to adjudicate the disagreements between the two armies. After your arrival, matters quickly escalated into a civil war. Did you knowingly join the conquest of the Tears to sow discord in your wake? Or were you merely a victim of circumstance?
Yeah, I mean, in that sense, that is true, but that would have happened with me or without me. I mean, regardless, that would have happened. Whatever harm I've done, the Archons have committed 100-fold. I recognized the Archons' corruption from the start. It was only a matter of time before they turned on each other, and I was prepared for that eventuality. I joined the conquest for the glory of Kairos, but I'm less certain that the Archons did for the same reason. You're not seriously weeping over their failed campaign. You kidded me with starting a civil war? Adjudicator, I'm flattered. For the glory of Kairos, which is true, but I'm less certain that the Archons did for the same reason. I'm going to go with 3.
It's possible, even likely, that the Archons traveled south with their own agendas. I make no secret of the fact that the more worthy of the two would have inherited the Tears to rule as their domain under Kairos, and ambition got the better of them both. They were expected to conduct themselves in a professional manner, as were you.
Okay. Fateman, Tunon favor 3. Yay. Conduct aside, the fact that the Archon's corruption is an assumed fact speaks to the success of this Fatebinder's mission. I don't know about the rest of you, he glances towards the other Fatebinders, but I find that mildly encouraging.
I am finished with my line of questioning. Have you any closing remarks for the court?
Though I have strived to bring peace and order to this shattered region, I recognize that our work is an uphill battle and well worth the struggle. The years have shown me that war and conflict can change the face of the Tears. I am the hammer that pounds ore into a workable shape. Kairos' peace is a lie. The Overlord holds dominion because we are ignorant to alternatives. The better Overlord stands before you, ready to define justice as he fits it. Yeah, that's what I said, that I'll eventually become the Overlord, which kind of makes sense. I mean, that Kairos isn't one thing, but he passes between people. That's why he's alive for so long, or something like that. I just wanted to say that I don't recognize this court's authority to judge me. Thank you. Tunon, Game Manager, Wrath, and then, or I could just attack, which would lead to both things. But though I've ever strived to bring peace and order, it's an uphill battle. I'm gonna go with 1.
The way you frame it, the conquest sounds like a matter of true personal investment. Most curious.
Are we gonna fight, or are we gonna the other F word?
After weighing the charges, this court finds you...
That probably sounds terrible with a microphone. Drum roll.
innocent.
Yay!
Against all reason or expectation, I find you innocent. Your testimony was sufficient to justify your deeds, your self-appointed authority, and your undermining of Kairos' law. I can hardly believe it myself.
Tuna's favorite 4. Yeah, Tuna loves me. So we are going to do the other F word and not fight. Trembling hand to his mask. Adjudicator, are you unwell? Takes a cautious step. Leave him. I want to see how this plays out. Killian leans forward with interest.
Archon, your presentation in the court today has shaken many of my core beliefs. Things I held sacred under Kairos' law are now uncertain.
He looks at his gavel with a sense of bewilderment. I have to say that I really don't feel that. I really don't feel that. This emotional upheaval that Tunon has, because the character hasn't been built enough. It has been built a little bit. And most of this is kind of like, what? I tried my best. And that's shown. I mean, this is a bit odd. I don't know.
I once thought that Kairos was the sole overlord. The notion of rising to her echelon of power and influence wasn't a concept that existed for me. For anyone.
Oh, so now I am considered the Archon? The next, like, I mean, what?
You have proven her wrong. What's more, you understand justice and law better than she ever did. Better than even.
Upon his mask, the corners of his eyes crinkle as if in agony.
I am willing to accept you as my new sovereign, if you'll have me.
This doesn't make any sense. I'm totally down, but this doesn't make any sense. I proved myself innocent of the charges of which you pre-condemned me. You do not deserve to adjudicate in this court. And then I can attack him. That's hilarious. Or I have no desire to be for a simpering errand boy. Prepare yourself. Serve me as you served Kairos. I ask nothing more. Together we will rewrite law and lay the groundwork for a new empire. Another vassal added to my collection. Marvelous. Serve means to serve Kairos as for nothing more. I accept. Together we will rewrite law. Let's go with first one.
My gavel and my justice are yours.
What? This doesn't make
I
any
will
sense.
execute your laws as you draft them, show mercy as you see fit, and bring to ruin all who would reject you.
Okay, so now Bleden Mark. Hey, man. Silently, Bleden Mark seeps from the shadows. He glides forward, palming 2 black-bladed daggers as his eyes dart between you and Tunon. So now I have to fight just him and not Tunon as well.
Adjudicator, kid,
He greets the both of you with a curt nod before stating his claim.
allow this blade to cut to the point. I have an objection, or two.
He twirls both daggers, fingers moving deftly in and out of shadow, the movement nearly hypnotic and wholly blurred, and all the while his brightly burning eyes bore into yours. Subterfuge. Titter nervously. Buddy, old pal of mine, what's the problem? Let my gain effort track. Buddy! That's so bullshit. Really, you have to do this now? Yeah, I don't like where this is going, gain Everdrath. I'm not some kid, I'm an Archon now. You do understand who you're messing with, right? Everdrath. Really, you have to do this now? Everything is Wrath. He smiles pleasantly, teeth gleaming in the darkness.
Look, it's not like I have a grudge against you. I just can't let you live on Kairos' orders. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, it's completely black. I like the fact that it's completely black. He really likes me. He's favor 4, and he does not hate me at all. I like him too. Can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Okay, why can't we be friends? I had to finish. Lore 58. I can tell you've been waiting for this, and she told you this personally, did she? Kairos' mandate doesn't require either of us to die. We only need to bow to one another. Tunon is willing to swear to me. Why won't you? Let's go with the lore, because lore.
Kairos has given me free reign of action to protect the Overlord's interests. The semantics are of little concern to her, though I admit they will greatly affect you.
It would appear the court headsman is determined to make his stand. Under normal circumstances, I would curb this behavior with a swift execution. However, we have long since abandoned normalcy. There will be a trial by combat then. Bleden Mark's claim against your own. Justice will win out, and the will of the true Overlord will be evident for the living to witness. You may begin when ready, Archon.
You don't have to do this. Neither of us has to die here. Without further word or warning, the Archon of Shadow dissipates into darkness. The lights in the room flicker and dim as he surges forward in attack.
Your trial begins anew, Archon. Prepare to defend your title, your innocence, and your very life.
Final judgment. Defeat Bleden Mark. Yeah, I think you were going to have to fight him regardless of what happens, because we're just going to have to fight him. Okay, let's see what's up.
You got it.
He's invisible? I mean, what do I do? I can't hit him. Shadow trap and hobbled, movement speed, armor, frost stolen. Where's the God, what's the name of that? The name of True Sight, True Eye, whatever it is. I know exactly the symbol in Baldur's Gate. Obviously, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Baldur's Gate, where you just dispel all illusions. Where's the spell that dispels illusions so I can see him? Because right now this is just unfair. Oh, there you go. This is unfair because I just can't do anything, which is bullshit. Okay, I'm going to assume that Unravel Minds will do absolutely nothing, but I'm going to try anyways. And this...
You got it.
Immune to prone. Immune to immune to stunned. He took a little bit of damage. Punch him. Everybody's hobbled and whatever it is. Arctic Ground? Yeah, he's immune to prone, so this is going to be completely useless. Flesh to Stone, he's probably immune to that as well. So, he's immune to everything because he's cool. You know, you gotta love that when they're, that's just.
I got it. What is wrong with
Wow, I did 53 damage and
my
not a scratch on him. I'm just gonna you know, go with every single thing that I have, and we'll see.
weapon?
Why can't we be friends? 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 Why can't... Oh my god. Barrick, heal yourself. Taking so much damage. What is this? Artifact abilities. Whatever. Why can't we be friends? Electric Jolt.
The trick is to keep twisting till you
Yeah, control life. 1.
hear the snap.
Immune to stunned. Sever the bond. Is he doing sever the bond? Which is, yeah, okay. It's the thing with the Archon, with the Ash. No, not this. I'm sorry. I meant this. Yeah, swap positions. You could do another spell that deals damage like Electric Jolt. Don't attack normally. Cast spells, god damn it. Grave Grass, whatever. Ha! Pig on a spit. Attack him.
Girl, bastard, aren't you?
Immune to paralyzed, immune to stunned, immune to, you know, everything. Oh, he healed up? Heals Bleden Mark for 469 health. Come on, dude. That is just stupid beyond. Oh my god, dude. Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. He just... I'm sorry, that's kind of incredibly stupid. No, I'm sorry, pause. Jesus. Oh my god, he just... Basically, he has full HP now. I didn't do anything. I mean, what do you... What, just what? Surge of Glory. I'll give you a little bit of boost or something.
I hit. Doesn't it?
Crit, armor stolen, whatever. This is kind of a boring fight, especially if you can heal for 400, which is everything. Which, like, he can heal to full, basically, whenever he wants to.
I'll hit you twice.
I'll hit you twice, not just once, but twice. I'm just gonna repeat. This is kind of a boring fight, I'm sorry. So, what are you guys up to? Because I'm just clicking buttons here. Not even... Like, he's not even dealing anything to Barrick. Immunity to stun, immunity to prone, immunity to everything. Just immune. Do this. Grave Grasp, sure. Do you have stuff back up? Yeah, use this one.
Do.
Immune to paralyze. Immunity to paralyze. Immunity to that, immunity to this, immunity. Should stand slightly closer. Oh, wait, we got Icicle Storm again. Icicle Storm is just better, it deals more damage. As long as he doesn't heal pretty much 100% of his HP, we should be good. Do Restoring Touch, heal yourself a little bit.
Wait, I did that?
Oh, wait, I did that? Missed. Yeah, Fury's Embrace. Punch.
You got it.
Oops, sorry. This one. And you could also do an Icicle Storm again.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Almost dead. Oh, nope. Okay, he stopped being invisible. He was invisible and then he stopped being invisible. He just stood there and did some pirouetting, like woo, or something.
I will aid you.
Okay.
Crap.
Oh, I don't want to walk through that. Hobbled.
When I hit.
Is he just throwing stuff? That's super lame.
doesn't it?
Okay, can you make sure... This is annoying. Can you make sure that he attacks Barrack and not her, because she'll die, and I don't want her to die, because dying is bad.
Take me if you can.
Immune to taunted? That's kind of bad. I should have not... Okay, that's a bit bad.
As you command.
Okay, healed her up all the way. He's almost dead. I mean, sort of almost dead. I hope he's almost dead. Oh, he's dead? Oh no, we're really not done. He became 4 different things over here. Like, seriously?
As you command.
What? This is dumb. Like, what are we doing? Am I supposed to kill them quickly before he respawns, or I don't know? Kill that?
You got it.
See that?
Oh yeah, they don't have a lot of HP at all. So I'm supposed to just murder them quickly.
I'm not entirely useless.
This is weird.
I'll do it for the. I will.
This doesn't make any sense. Is it like, and then we're gonna go to phase 2?
Aid you. On
I don't like this.
your knees, worm.
Even Barrack is dealing some. Can you kill it? Oh, we found the correct one supposedly.
Let's have it then.
Right.
He's dazed and whatever and blah 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 blah. Fulmination. Rebel Minds deals damage. I don't know. This is 3 of them are suspended.
On it.
Except for me, I'm not suspended. He's invisible.
This brightness is blinding.
You have gained... What was that? I gained renown with stuff because I killed an Archon. With some of the things that I'm holding. Golden, glowering eyes, wide with surprise. The Archon tumbles to the ground, coughing blood as dark as the shadows that billows and ebb around him. He clutches his shattered ribs and grins.
Look at you. The surprise of a lifetime.
He gasps, drowning as his lungs fill with blood, the light in his eyes dim as his pupils seep blackness, expanding to fill the whole of his eyes. A look of meaning passes between you, his fingers digging into the ground.
Don't die too easily. Won't look good for me.
You have gained wrath with Tunon? Dude, what do you want me to say? He attacked me. I should have died? That doesn't make any sense. Wrath with Tunon right now does not make any sense whatsoever.
Master, if you'll join me upstairs, I will pledge fealty to you in the lawful manner.
What a little bitch he has become. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. I want Bleden Mark things. He probably has shadowy things. You also have shadows up your ass. Everybody has shadows up their asses. You have defeated, your power has increased. And I get nothing for it. Oh, wait. I do get some stuff. There's also stuff in there. Defeat Bleden Mark, accept Tunon's fealty. Final judgment quest update. Just a bunch of crap? Seriously? That's what Bleden Mark has? What is this? You can see this, right? I don't know what that is. Can I talk to these guys? That was an incredibly easy, boring fight, I have to say. Ashes fallen then. Better that he died in the pursuit of war or some undignified bed surrounded by weeping mourners. You look as if you have questions for me. Ask, I am feeling generous. How do you think the court will fare without Bleden Mark? Better than ever, I hope, without the defendable aid of an unkillable assassin. Well, apparently he's killable. I'm sure we'll stumble along the way. The court itself will have to be stronger as if expected to survive, and that sort of change is always welcome. Cool. Ash didn't leave any remains behind, did he? Archons usually don't. I would have loved to mount his furrowed brow on the walls of the court, but I'll have to do without. What can I do for you? How do you think the court will fare without Bleden Mark? The court ought to learn the lesson that the Empire already knows. Everyone is replaceable. As long as we keep that in mind, I'm not so worried about the court. Her lips curl in an annoying smile. And Nunaville? I hope that Ashtodon suffered too terribly. Even in the worst times, he had a better sense of honor than most in Kar's hierarchy. So they're just like the just reacting to what happened, not to this. And yeah, whatever. How do you think the court will face? For all of its wisdom, the court places too much emphasis on fear and paranoia to keep legal precedent in check. It'll be interesting to see how we navigate this new world they carved out for us. Okay, whatever. Let's go to Tunon. I guess. This is all super weird, I have to say. And Bleden Mark was... I mean, there was never a thief kind of... I mean, there's invisibility, but there's no way to see through... There's not a visibility, there's hiding shadows. I don't know. Whatever.
Archon, change has come to the Tears, and in time it will reach the Empire itself. You are the agent of that change, and even I could not have predicted what impossible heights you would reach.
Aw, flattery will get you nowhere.
The time has come to take up the gavel and usher in a new age of structure and law to the Tears.
Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. What? I mean...
You will henceforth define justice for the rest of us. I will follow your lead and endeavor to follow your design.
And also I've gained 232 rings. A very specific number. What? Say nothing. This gesture is meaningless unless you supplicate before me. Your loyalty and confidence are appreciated.
As the ruling Archon of the Tears, I submit to your authority, and thank you for bringing order out of chaos.
Sexy. Bow! Everyone bow to me. Oh, he can also bow.
Go and represent the strength of law. Be the example the Tears require, the force that keeps them together, and the hope for their future under one rule.
Sure, bro.
Let your justice know no mercy but that which you impose. Civilization itself will bend according to your design. Never forget this.
Final Judgment. Achievement unlocked. Yeah. I guess. I'm sorry. For some reason, this feels underwhelming. And then they all disappear. Except Tunon's fealty quest complete. Final Judgment. The only thing we have left then is Assault on Cacophony, which means we have to go kill him, and then we'll be the only Archon in the Tears. Let's chat with Tunon, old boy. We literally can't. They just like, we don't want to have any more dialogue with Tunon. Forget it. It's done. We're good. That's it. Wow. That sucks. Well, that was Tunon. That was Tunon. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. Compelled the adjudicator himself to kneel, did you? Regulus grins. Impressive work. The last person who did that, well, enough said. And that's all I have to say. I don't know what you're more impressed with, that Tunon humbled himself before you, or that you managed to get so deep under his skin. I've tried baiting him into arguments in the past for my own amusement, but you've made an occupation out of it. That's all, it's just like one-liners. So, you've convinced even mighty Tunon to bow and accept your version of justice. Best of luck assuming your new title, KOKOStern. I cannot say if I will follow you to whatever ends you propose, but I will observe and judge in my own course. Farewell. Okay then. So we're 40 minutes in almost. I don't know if I want to start the rest of it. We got like nothing for this. I'm so sad. Like no experience. We got rings. No experience. Nothing really good. You know. How do you get there? Through Aurora Spire. Yeah. Let's go for Toon Mountain Spire for a sec. I mean, we gotta go there anyways. It's been like a couple of days, so the spires probably have stuff, maybe, I don't know, perhaps. Ocean Spire, the Blade Grave, research sigil complete. I should check that in. Yeah, I should check that out. Fatebinder, Sespinar, not really. Tanaro, like to train. Nobody has anything, right? Yeah, nobody has level ups or stuff. I could just put an edict on a place if I feel like it. There's 2 unknown edicts that I just never saw. Stone, fire, storm, stone, fire, stone. There, those are just the ones. Yeah. -1 resolve, -2 resolve. Oh, empowered bane, duration for hostile effects. Control stone, +20 defense against prone attacks. Weakened bane, -15 to all magic skills. And this is movement speed, dodge parry, and enemies are way worse. Yeah, I don't really care about this. I can just fight it normally, I guess. So do I end the video here and just... I think it makes more sense to end the video here and just continue... do the last one. Like, yeah, I think it makes sense. It's a good stopping point before we go to finish the game, I want to say. Probably not, I'm not sure. Yeah, all of these are... Why did you go to her? No. These are just gems that are utterly and completely useless and can be sold. Pretty much. But let's go around all of the different... yeah, let's go to the Sunset Spire. What does this one have? The Forge. Yeah, I've got nothing to do in the Forge. The Ocean Spire, however... Yeah, the Blade Grave. So let's just go over these and then end the video because there's really not much for us to do. And I don't want to start killing. Where's the rat? Ash was difficult-ish. Right, not really. A little bit. What's the sound of research? I'm happy to say I've made progress. He beams. Allow me to show you my findings. Sigil focused rain. Okay. What the hell is this? It's an ascent. Focused rain. Reduces the area of chaotic descent spells, but increases the number of projectiles they conjure. Chaotic descent spells? I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming there's a ton of stuff that I just don't know through this game. Like a ton of stuff that I have no idea of. Oh, should we, like, 186? How do you get to 186? No, I guess I did go over these. And these are also 167, so we're good. We're good. We're okay. There's nothing more to do. Status of research. I want you to research something. Shield plans, potion recipe, items, edicts. Oh, they can research edicts. Oh, that's how you get the other ones. Or is a way to get other ones. But I don't care about edicts. They're not useful to me that much. Items? Yeah. Recipe for new items. Sure, just do items. We'll probably never be back here ever and not care ever. Okay, your recruits are busy researching research items. Sure, dude. We could go to the Dawning Spire. Let's do Dawning Aurora and then the last one. And then just be ready to get to Cacophony. Little bit of management before final boss. Sort of. It's not the final boss. There has to be an additional, like Kairos comes in or something. There has to be. I think. What can I do here? I'd like to train. No, I think there's nothing. Here specifically, there's nothing, right? Yeah, what am I doing here? No, Aurora Spire. Try this one. Let's try this one. Substitute skill can be used to bluff or deceive characters in conversations. Sometimes. Yeah, Alchemist, what did you make? We have nothing for you at the moment. What do you make? Okay, this has been just so useful and eye-opening. Let's go to the Forge. Last place that might have a thing for me. And then we're gonna close this out. I have a little bit more time now, so I might do an episode during the week. It's Sunday right now, and we'll see what happens. I want to forge something. Tell me about the forge. No. Have you completed forging? Hard at work. Give me stuff. Yay. Want you to forge? Certainly, Fatebinder. Thieves Bravado. Exquisite. Parrying. That's good. Impenetrable. 50 parry when health below 35%. Oh, that's pretty cool. Value 10k rings. Okay. Requirement 65. Time long. Looks like a good one-handed weapon? I guess. Immunity to hobbled. Sorcerer's Blade, Atrophy, and Graveyard Light. Simplicity. +5 to all magic skills. Did I end up wearing the damn cloak that I wanted to wear? Hierarch's Robe. Yeah. Sorcery. +15 all. Yeah. +15 all magic skills. Yeah. I am wearing it. Because I remember I forgot in one of the things. Why don't you force something for me? Anything else? These are like actual artifacts. One-handed axe. This should be amazing, right? One weapon crit, +5 vitality, and Scythe of Years. Because these are not that great. That's the point. These need to be really good. And if they're not, then that's not that good. Period. Bonus for every 1% menacing health. The praying is nice, but Scorn. Resolve, goring. 100% 10% attackers below 35 health. Yay, you're gonna kill them if they're already dead, basically. Parrying is cute, and even more parry. Thieves. This is good for Barrack, for example. I mean, it has 21 accuracy, recovery, 21 accuracy, and 1014. So if we go to Barrack, this also gives you 24 accuracy, so it's a little bit more, but it does. So this is Masterwork. So we could make it even better at 1%. So this has prying, right? That one has parry, which would mean it has insane parry. I don't really care, dude. Like, it doesn't matter. He has all of these super high. The weapons are the ones that matter, and for them, nothing matters. Pretty much, because it only improves. It doesn't improve the special things, and they never actually take any damage. Okay, I think we're done. Next stop is Cacophony. Where we will fight the Archon of Secrets, Narat. Can you save? Stop loading. Stop circling around. And yeah, and then I guess they'll be done. I mean, maybe there's one more thing after that. I don't know, but it's basically boss fight mode. And then we'll be done with the game. Thank you so much for watching as usual. And I will see you guys next time, which might be during the week. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I just have more time now. I finished a big project, and now I have a little bit of time off, and then I'm flying to PAX East. If you're in PAX, hit me up. Let me know. Send me a tweet or something that you're going to be in PAX East in Boston, because that'll be awesome. I'll be there. And, yeah.